But are you, what, if you're, I'm not sure how much you're hearing from your party. If you're hearing, do you think he can even get a ticket? Because he was speaking so confidently that was going to get a ticket. But from what I'm hearing...
you can't hear anything because you're not a member of the party.
But I'm a political journalist.
Yes, I know. You can't.
And my strength area is to hear stuff from you politicians.
You can't hear anything because you're not a member of our party.
You may be deaf to some of these things. You know why?
Hold on a second.
Because they won't tell you.
Hold on a second. You see, the People's Democratic Party is not like any other party in the country. We're not a confused party. The processes that we run are pretty transparent and everybody knows. You saw it in Ekiti. You saw it in Osun. The national will not be any different. What we have signed up to is that after we got the whole of the issues of the party management behind us, as Secondus, the total chairman, which is Secondus, came on board, the entire soul of our party has signed up to a process that is free, fair, transparent, and credible. And nobody is going to do anything under the table. The best you will get from our party is that they're going to pull them together and try to talk to them to prune down the numbers and get them to step down for themselves. But there is no way that our party will not go to a process that everybody can trust.
You are confident about the process, but the question is the confidence your principal was bringing to the table. He is so confident that he will be the candidate.
And you will have to look at all the candidates and look at the work they've done. Some of the top runners, or the ones that you can call top runners, how many of them got out of the barrel with bullet getting out of the barrel on time? Who has connected with the delegates the most? Who has crisscrossed the country the most? Who has the most experience? Who's come up with a plan? Who has an agenda? Look,
but
the party itself...
They will also consider who had told them that I was not going to run for president.
The party itself...
Would they consider that too?
Mr.
Showmi, you're not answering my... Would they consider also that... And a former Vice President Atiku had said he was not going to run for president.
He has never said he would.
I have interviewed him. I have the soundbite. You want me to play it to you?
If you want. But
I will play it to you where he said, after President Buhari won the election, he said, what was he looking for?
Yeah, because at that time he had the hope, like every other Nigerian, that probably that leadership was going to make something meaningful for the country.
For someone who said that, do you think Nigerians should believe
in? Do you really think that whatever it is that was the hope of the whole of the Nigerians that voted for Buhari, you think that hope has not been betrayed?
He was also been quoted, Mr. Showmi,
yes?
He has also been quoted to say that, look, if you win the election, you spend only 4 years.
Exactly.
And if he believed...
He told you. He said, bring me a watertight document. I will sign. Listen, why is Atiku even saying he wants to go one time anyway? Atiku is telling you he wants to go one time because he understands that it takes 4 years, a very long time, when you have the agenda clear and you have the plans right. If you want to restructure, if you want to create jobs, if you want to unite Nigeria, if you want to run an inclusive government, if you want to rework the security architecture, to do the audits of the security that we have and figure out which one can work, you don't need more than 4 years.
Really? We've had that before.
Except, of course, you want to take like 7 months or 8 months, like Buhari, to form a government. Then you need a lot of time.
We've had that before. It will take a lot of convincing. He has said that, look, he was not going to run. He's running. He had said that he will spend 4 years. It takes a lot of convincing. But let me bring the APC chieftain in here. As it stands right now, for your party, is an Atiku Abubakar someone to fear for your party?
Well, I've just seen the emotions, displayed. We are not kids here. We know how we got to this stage where we are today. Okay. And that's what we're building. The structures, or the structure of Nigeria that was decimated for 16 years is what we're building. So nobody should be carried away with these emotions, being displayed. It cannot work. But let me tell you quickly. People, they trust. We can trust him.
Well, how do you mean?
Because of his antecedents. People follow you. When you were talking, I didn't.
Okay, true.
When you see, people follow you because you can be trusted, because you care, because you know where you're going, because you are dependable, because you can stand for something. We cannot trust Atiku. He was part of the people that brought this country down.
How? I mean, you need to clarify and state your evidence.
He has been in the customs. He was the vice president for 8 years. He worked with Obasanjo. And we know what happened.
What happened? Because if you say it cannot be trusted, Nigerians want to know some of the evidence
he cannot be trusted. I can speak to you, he cannot travel to US.
Why?
You go and find out. I won't tell you.
Is it true that he can't travel to the US?
Listen. I'll take them one after the other.
Because I'm still going to ask him a few more questions before I come to you.
Yes.
But is it true that he can't go to the US?
It is the prerogative of the United States of America, just as it is the prerogative of every nation in the world, to grant people visas and refuse people visas based on their rules. And if you know, and if you follow the sovereignty rules of any nation, great nations don't pride themselves as to the entry visas of another country in determining the preparedness or the strength or characters of their leaders. Enough said on that. The United States of America has no issues with my principal, Atiku Abubakar. I think at best, maybe they will have to come and tell us precisely what. And if somebody was to invite him, maybe to the United Nations, to come and give a talk and all that, perhaps if he's in the mood, he may go. There is no requirement for us that he has to go to America.
When was the last time he went to the US?
When was the last time he went to London?
When was the last time
he went to China?
Because
when was the last time he went to...
You are not just hearing this, Mr. Showumi, that he cannot go to the US.
There are 100 and something nations in the world. If one nation insists that its visa rules are going to be too complicated for anybody to understand, does that invalidate that other nations that people visit?
Is that the case for Mr. Atiku?
It cannot be anything other than that.
All right. Let's take a moment on the program, and we'll take a break. And when we return, we'll be talking about the 2019 election contest, the APC and the opposition. How will this race pan out as they prepare for party primaries? Join us as we dissect more.